perspective. The third perspective.
What it do? What it do? It's his eye. What it do, everybody from Facebook, YouTube? I am your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, Rab B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet foods. To the left of me, as usual, suspect, Radical Rail, a co-host. This is the Third Perspective podcast. And I appreciate everybody that tunes in and downloads our podcast. From the bottom of our heart, we appreciate it a whole lot. You know, it's the Third Perspective. And we back in this piece again. What's up, Real?
Man, all right, what's up, man?
What's going on with you?
No, chilling, relaxing. Same things, different day.
You wearing your mask, man?
Always, dog. It's mandatory, dog. Except for in Georgia, I don't know. They got something down there. I don't know what they're doing.
I know the state's picking and choosing what they want to do now and shit. That's a problem.
Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, they don't believe the hokey pokey they've been spewing to us.
Like, when we was doing the Jim Crow joint, this reminds me of that. Like everybody's mental state is, like back then was, black people was what they were, and white people were what they were. You know what I'm saying? And that was the mental state for everybody. Now, right now, the mental state is wear a mask and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And the same thing is happening. Those same states that was doing the same thing to us back then are the same ones that don't want to wear masks. Just crazy, huh?
Well, they don't want nobody telling them what to do, and that's all that is.
And some of that come from Trump, their leader, though. You know, he don't help the situation now by not wearing masks and telling them everything good and shit. It's just dumb.
I mean, Trump know what it really is. Somebody done told him by now. Somebody's
Okay,
yeah, so he know what it really is, and he just trying to use it to his advantage.
we definitely know that.
Yeah, he
But
know.
he know that his what do you want to say, his base, that's what you want to
Yeah.
call it. He know that they on in a mindset of don't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me put on a mask. So
Yeah.
therefore he want to embody that, you know. So when they see him on TV, he doing what they thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They can't say, oh yeah, well everybody got to have a mask on, but then like, nah, well these states it ain't that bad, so they don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that shit don't make sense.
At all. I know Maryland. I mean, they met all the criteria before they opened up. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't heard any new deaths in Maryland. Have you heard it?
A while back there was some new cases. I ain't hit deaths though.
Cases, yeah.
There's been new cases, but I ain't hit deaths.
Right. So
Some of that shit by now, you know, your body should adjust to by now. Cause I think everybody that came in contact with it by now.
man, you got to go under the premise that everybody already have that. You know what I'm saying? Either it's mild or it's strong, whatever it is. Everybody has some type of symptom in it. It's in them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a cold symptom. It's like that's easy for everybody to pass around, man. No matter you put a mask on all you want.
Yeah, that shit ain't helping.
Yeah, and I can't see us wearing masks for like forever. Like when we gonna stop this? You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna
They
walk
said
around. Huh?
they said they almost done with the vaccine. They're gonna start testing it in America soon.
That's
There we
enough, man.
go.
You got countries still. You got China stealing the vaccine from people other countries. It's like I thought y'all was sharing this. I thought everybody was trying to get this together. You know what I'm saying?
Pandemic, world thing. Yeah.
Like, come on, we competing on this when everybody gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna hide your symptom. You know what I'm saying? You gonna find the vaccine yourself and keep it in your country. Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know that thought process. I thought everybody was working together. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, ain't no working the devil.
So they got Chinese stealing secrets from all the other countries trying to get the vaccine. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Why y'all just work together so we can get this shit over with? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Nah, we can't do that.
This ain't missiles and shit. Like, what the fuck y'all hiding this shit?
It is though. It's this America's number one killer. Cause you know America like using that bio warfare.
Man, it's hard for me to understand some of this shit. Shit is tripping me out, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's because you thinking about it all wrong.
But I appreciate everybody tuning in on YouTube and Facebook. Appreciate you a whole lot. If you subscribe, we got if you subscribe to YouTube, we got a one chip challenge going on. We get 100 subscribers. The hottest chip in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Pacquiao chip, one chip challenge. So we get 100 subscribers. We'll be doing that live. So if you're watching this right now on YouTube, appreciate if you just go ahead and subscribe. So the quicker we get to 100, the quicker we see me and Radical Rail and Jay in pain, in the heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's some pain you can't really get ready for. But whenever they come, we get over that 100 subscriber mark. That's the goal. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be live, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got, Twitter, Twitch. It's going to be on. You know? I don't know if my man Real ready for that.
I'm ready for that, dog. I've been practicing a long time, dog.
You ever
Skills out
heard
there.
what's that? Hibachi hot sauce?
Yeah.
Is that hot to you?
Somewhat, not that hot.
Yeah.
Some of it just like hot, like open your nose up hot. The shit we gonna be dealing with is
It's just past that, yeah.
yeah, it's just your whole face, and, yeah, your whole everything it touches is gonna be hot for 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Ain't no way around it.
Shout out to protesters and demonstrators. Appreciate y'all still going on with that. Like that a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Got problem with the bills being stalled in Congress. They not moving. So it's hard to talk about them when they not moving.
You know? That's their whole point. Slow it down till we forget.
It's just hard to, you know what I'm saying, to break the bill down when what's his name? Mitch McConnell want to hold everything in the motherfucking, just hold it up. Like, just ridiculousness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't do nothing to our boys in blue. Why should we make them be accountable for their mistakes?
You
But
know,
everybody else who got a job is accountable for their mistakes. A pilot crashed a plane, they're gonna do an investigation, right?
best believe.
You know, if too many of them motherfuckers flying keep crashing, then what? You know what I'm saying? That's how they gotta take it. You know, stop saying our lives don't matter. You know? That's what they. And then they do it disrespectfully. Oh, well, they matter. And then they like, oh, wait, they don't matter to you guys. That's the problem. I was like, all right, so how does that stop you from doing what you doing to us?
Some of that stuff he be saying be tripping me out too.
Yeah, man, that shit make you mad. And then now you're off topic. Well, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's like, all right, man.
Especially when he say, somebody asked him about the black people being murdered.
Yeah.
He say, well, white people getting murdered too.
There you go. At a higher rate than black people.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, people just expect you to eat anything out here, man. I can't. I never was one to do that, dog. You gonna tell me something? You want to back it up, prove it, and be about it. Otherwise, I don't hear you, man. I be looking at motherfuckers like they stupid. I couldn't get behind that shit, man. And that's why you can't talk to people like that, because he know what he's saying, bull, but he gonna keep spitting it at you. After a while, I just get frustrated. I was like, all right, man. I ain't gonna keep eating your shit. But you do though, man. I give you credit. You stick with the policy. You love the system. I
This
can't.
don't have nothing to do with that. See, this the problem. You mix them joints up. They don't have nothing to do with that.
Nah. You into the system, dog.
Yeah, nothing to do with that.
Like you ain't saying nothing about, like you just said, the bill got stole.
Exactly.
Now, how long you think they're gonna stole it? To Trump leave office?
That's gonna make me go into. That's gonna make me go into. That's why you gotta vote. So people like McConnell not stand there blocking shit.
But it's always a McConnell. There's never gonna stop being a McConnell.
It's somebody running.
Too many out there. No, it ain't.
It's somebody running against him right now as we speak.
That's what you never understood. That's what you never understood, dog.
They should vote him in.
There's always a McConnell. There's always a Trump. There's always a Trump, whether he up front with it or he ain't up front with it.
That's the key.
They all in politics, and that's what you don't get. All of them like that, dog.
They out here, and they like I told you, they in the world period. But they don't have to be in politics. They get
all
voted in.
doing politics because there's too many of them. We're not the majority to outvote them all. So that's what you ain't understanding.
No, it ain't just us.
Yeah, the other populations too. They're not.
We contribute to it when we don't use our right to vote. Once we let that go, then we contribute to people like Trump getting in office. Like when we don't vote, that's 2 votes for him. So that's why I need you to look at it like that.
True, I do, and I also look at even when you do vote, they try and get that thrown out. They fixing it, they fucking with it, they doing a whole lot of shit to discourage you from going in.
Because you got the wrong people in there.
No, just that. It's just a caucus can go there and vote easily, but you're gonna have trouble doing it, and that's my whole point. And then the people who count these votes, it ain't machine oriented. Some of it is a person doing it.
I want to hear when he say this. I like to hear the exact words. I don't like to keep hearing shit from the side, you know. So I'm hearing that he said the white people get killed more than black people. Something.
You said George Floyd's death was a terrible thing. Why are African Americans still dying at the hands of law enforcement in this country?
And so are white people. So are white people. What a terrible question to ask. So are white people. More white people, by the way. More white people.
Let's talk about George Floyd. You said George Floyd's death was a terrible thing.
Terrible.
Why are African Americans still dying at the hands of law enforcement in this country?
And so are white people. So are white people. What a terrible question to ask. So are white people. More white people, by the way. More white people.
You say more white people with that.
Where's facts at?
Now, I don't know what he's saying. It's hard for me to say because I don't know. Her question was him saying that had nothing to do with the question. So for him to say, all right, white people too. That didn't make any sense. It didn't have nothing to do with the question she asked.
Yeah. So what are you trying to say? Media just don't show them getting shot, beat up, and dead?
I mean, in reality, if you was to do the numbers, white people killing white people way more numbers than black people killing black people.
We talking about cops, not just them themselves, but that's
What I'm
evidence.
saying, did she say cops or just
Yeah, she said
people
cops.
killing black people?
No, he said cops. He said why would she asked that question, but she was saying why black people still being killed by police in this country. And that way he said, why would you ask that? Because they're killing that. And then he ain't even getting on the fact that cops are killing people just to kill people then. And no matter white, black, or whatever, that's what he should be addressing. And that's why that bill need to be passed.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
so make it up which way he want to go about this. So cops is killing people to kill people, and we don't have no issue with that. But it wouldn't be that way, because most likely, if cops was killing white people at that rate, they themselves would put their foot on their neck.
Now that number right there don't sound right. Cops killing white people. I gotta see that number too.
Yeah, and they wouldn't allow it. You know, most of them, no lawyers, judges, and all that. They'd put their foot on them. They don't work like that. They was like, look, it's a high number of y'all killing these people over here, unless they just trailer trash. But even still, they know people. They ain't gonna let that shit slide. They see each other at the Klan meetings and all that.
You know,
they too knowing each other. They ain't gonna let it happen. That's why I say that's a bunch of bull. And he know it. The lady just didn't call him out on it. That's the question I would have been asking. I was like, so you think when Billy Bob see Billy Ray at the barbecue, he gonna say, oh yeah, man, you know Jeremy got killed over there the other day, and they ain't gonna let that go?
You know, that brings me to like when we discuss like we talking about now, either racism or bigotry and shit. How it's like it's in all types of systems and shit.
All types of systems.
So, like we talking about changing the name of the Redskins, shit like that. In fact, I don't know if they changed the name yet.
I think they're gonna hold up on it and while they decide on what they're gonna change it to. But I think they ain't gonna call themselves the Redskins no more. It's gonna be just like Tim Washington or something. Because it's stupid of them to rush it until they can do everything, but just don't call yourself Redskins no more. Just have be like the Browns, have no logo on your helmet.
You know?
And then 2021 come out with the whole campaign and you done changed it and you had a whole year, you know? That's what I would do. I don't know. It's not as stupid. He's smart, but he's stupid.
Well, my thing about Snoddy, who? Snoddy?
Yeah, he's smart, but he's stupid. I don't know how you put
now,
that.
You know he done got hooked up in this little the sex thing. He might be fucked. The name of the Redskins is his last worry right about now. You know, he probably worry about other things than that. That's for sure. Now, they saying he was in the motherfucking joint with what's his name? Jay.
Yeah.
Got someone in the background. Now they say he got 15 people saying he allegedly tried to rape him or raped him and shit. He in trouble.
Sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
Yeah, like sexual harassment, having
yeah, this just came out yesterday.
Environment, a messed up environment at that Redskins stadium.
I'm hearing that this nigga been paying off refs. Him and Gooten, whatever their name is, his name. He got a lot going on, player.
So they were paying refs and they were still losing?
That's a problem.
Nah, you can't cheat and don't win, dog. What the fuck going on here?
That's the Redskins for you. Well, I can't call them that no more.
Yeah, team in Washington, dog. Team in Washington.
Washington Anonymous is.
Hold on. So this man almost a what billionaire, and he still gotta take it. Cheeks out here.
I don't be nah. What they be doing, they be having these little rings and shit, and them girls be underage. You know what I'm saying? For example, like pimps be having like rings of girls,
Oh, okay. So okay.
and they connected to that shit.
Yeah, ain't no way, dog.
And then some of that shit is like girls that work with the Redskins, like cheerleaders and shit like that. See, once one person come out, the shit just start being an avalanche.
Yeah, it's just fucked. So it's good news for Redskins fans because he ain't gonna be the owner no more.
Shit.
Yeah, about to say it's gonna take a lot. The head.
Years of fuck ups
Shit.
and mismanagement. I'm talking about long years since 1990, 20 fucking years of mismanaging and fucking up the team. Congratulations, you made the Bama of the week
You said 20 years of what?
of mismanagement and fuck ups.
He been there for 20 years?
Yep, 1999, 21 years.
Jeez.
And they only went to the playoffs, what, 3 times? 2 times?
I don't think they ever, yeah. You said 2 times?
They ain't even make it to the close to the NFC Championship.
Probably less than that.
No, they went a few times. They went Robert. They went the first year he had the team. Back when in '99 they went. They lost to Tampa Bay because they kicked a field goal. They had a few other times too.
Oh, yeah.
But then LA, not LA, but the Rams came in and dug in their ass and won the 1999 Super Bowl.
Yeah, they went a few years. They ain't
It's
do shit.
about 3-4 years out of 20 years. That's pretty mediocre.
That's beyond me, yo. And you was paying refs off? Good God Almighty. You terrible. Can't be paying refs off and lose.
What I'm about to say, but back to that sex scandal stuff. You sure it ain't nobody just trying to fuck with him? Because you know he had a lot of investors that wanted to jump out. So you know a motherfucker trying to leave they throw mud and only be true just to break the to get you out of there.
But see, they was jumping ship before this came out. This came out just yesterday.
They was trying to
They was announcing the jump ship last week. So they know something that we all didn't know. It was like, well, change the name. The next week, investors leaving the jump. Then this week, allegations of sexual abuse. And then I pulled up a list yesterday of 21 years of Daniel Snyder's fuck-ups. Every last one of them.
He had a ton of them, too.
He had a ton of them. He had a bunch of them jumps.
But it say, this ESPN news, so they say 15 women who previously worked with the Washington they say Washington NFL organization.
Damn.
Hey! Washington NFL organization have allegedly sexual harassment and verbal abuse by former scouts and members of owner Daniel Snyder Inner Circle. That's what the Washington Post reported Thursday.
Oh, okay. That could mean a lot, though. That mean they was just catcalling and, you know.
Yeah, among those accused of the misconduct are former director of pro personnel Alex Santos and former assistant director of pro personnel Richard Mann II, along as longtime play. Wait a minute, Larry Michaels. Wait. He mixed up in this shit too?
Larry Michaels, ain't he old as fuck?
He do the play-by-play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
What you mean, wait. You gotta understand what they saying. They saying, you know how you see a girl walk by you say something, chicks consider that inappropriate. It was a lot of that. It was a lot of, oh, yo, ho, go give me some coffee. It was a lot of
No.
that. That's verbal abuse.
What he's saying is Snyder clique, him and his clique, verbal abusive and sexual harassment towards the women that worked there. So him and his friends and whoever he had in that joint,
Yeah, they
and the people that worked under him.
Yeah. Probably cheating on bras like they maids and shit.
You know,
Like, hey, bitch, give me my money.
Yeah.
Like he a pimp.
wait a minute now. And I keep reading. It says there are no allegations Snyder or Funk. There's none against Snyder.
Yeah.
Or former longtime general manager Bruce Allen.
It's against his clique.
But they pointing the finger at Snyder because he's the top dog.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why I said it sound like
let's
something.
get that clear. Let's get this clear on Third Perspective Podcast real quick before we go further. Now, so everybody think he got allegations against him. They're not against him. Snyder, the owner himself. It's the people he had, his entourage. Entourage and people he had working in high positions that basically is under him too. So it's not him personally or George Allen. So let's get that clear.
Sounds familiar. Michael Vick.
Michael Vick?
Remember they blamed him for them dogs because that was his property that they owned?
No, he said he did it though. He just wasn't in the day-to-day operations. His man was in the day-to-day operations.
Yeah.
That's on him. He let his mans. You should have known better.
Yeah.
Ain't no honor among thieves.
I mean, at that time, man, everybody was like, when I was coming up, fighting pits was the shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we never knew that shit was illegal or nothing like shit. It was like people raising pits, grooming them, training them to fight. It was the normal thing and shit. It was like
Man.
you meet up every Saturday. Like we had a motherfucking joint around my way called Dead Man's Out, where we meet up every day. It was like every Saturday night. We had pit fights. You know what I'm saying? Everybody bring their pits. They've been training all week and shit. And had pit fights. Just not allegedly. This shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we've raised training. They was training pits to fight. They used to walk around with big ass ropes on their neck and shit, eating raw meat. Man, pits was nasty back then. Man. We used to have nasty fights, dog.
Feeding them tire pieces and gunpowder.
All that wild shit. So I know as him having all that money, he probably paid for the whole setup for them to, you know what I'm saying, to get in there and get that thing going. Because you can't do it in the opening during that time. But when I was coming up, you could. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just be in the opening with pits fighting and shit. But when I was coming up, you could just have them been on the front yard just going. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the alley. You used to have them joints going and them joints left. My uncle used to motherfucking raise them joints to fight. He had like, you know them joints used to have babies and shit. He had so many pits, dog.
But
And all them joints
at that point, the alley ain't nobody's property, too.
I don't know. It was called Dead Man's Alley. Anybody from up northeast and shit, seating place, y'all know what I'm talking about. Dead Man's Alley. You know? That's how that joint was at. We used to play that. My uncle and them I was little as shit though. My uncle and them used to fight piss and shit. You know? But if you tune in right now, I appreciate everybody tuning in right now from YouTube, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? This is the Third Perspective Podcast. That's Radical Rail. It's Jay. And I'm Rad B.I.D. Jones. You know what I'm saying? That's Rabbit for your internet foods. You know? And we just sitting there discussing Snyder and the situation he done got himself mixed up in, which is not nothing he did, as we can make clear on this podcast right now. He wasn't the one that's being alleged of doing anything. So let's get that clear. But he's still gonna change that name though.
Yeah.
You know?
He been had to do that.
You're gonna change that name, goddamn. Another thing I don't like about this name change is he's not even getting no input from the fans. He's just straight gonna tell you what the name is. Like, what type of shit is that too? See, the Wizards at least reached out and was like, look here, what kind of name y'all think? You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say that.
So they're not even doing that, I don't think. They're just straight gonna let you know what it is and shit. That Trump type shit.
In this NFL, that was like when St. Louis Rams just suddenly moved from there to LA. I was like, huh? Raiders suddenly moved from their spot to go to Las Vegas. No fan input, not whatsoever. Just up and moving shit.
That's great.
Well, that's about money there.
Yeah.
If there's enough teams in that market, then they ain't making no money. They ain't asking you shit. They're gonna go where the money at.
But if you go to LA and if a team don't do good, what they do is it's plenty of other shit to do. You can surf, you go scuba diving, you go shopping,
Go scuba diving, dog.
you do whatever the fuck you do in California. All I know is a lot of other shit to do than football and basketball. So if you still have some hardcore fans in basketball, but because that's the Lakers. That's what they known for. But football, they don't do good, then the stadium ain't gonna do good. That's like the Washington football team. I can't even call it Redskins.
And they talking about coming back to the stadium too. That's when that thing gonna rock, boy. I know I was little as shit. That thing used to be lit up down the motherfucking town. So that DC stadium, dog, that thing you could see. Like I used to live on my grandma used to live on 17th Street over there.
Yeah,
too.
my aunt used to live off of there too.
As soon as you can look out the window and watch the game almost, the light just lit up on down that joint, Slim. That shit, Slim. They gotta bring that shit back to DC. Whatever they had now, bring that shit back to DC, man. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That thing was lit. Where the city was lit when I don't like the Redskins. Let's not get, you know what I'm saying? Let's get mixed up here. But that thing was lit when they was playing. You know what I'm saying? I was little as shit coming up. But anytime they played, the whole city was lit, Slim. You know what I'm saying? The stadium was lit. That light you could see from your bedroom. Like, damn, they playing tonight. You know what I'm saying? Especially on Monday night. That shit is lit. But yeah, they got to bring that thing back to the stadium. I don't like the Redskins, but that shit lit.
Yeah,
When they down there playing his, Slim. I'm sorry.
it ain't gonna happen unless you change that name.
Yeah? Because they already had plans for him to come here until he started acting like he don't want to change the name and shit. See, that's the same thing that was done back when they was the man that gave them name Redskins, when they kept trying to make him change the joint. You know what I'm saying? The same shit. The government interjected. It was like, okay, so if you don't change the name, you ain't moving the stadium here. The same shit is happening to him. You ain't change the name, you ain't coming to DC. That's money. That makes them wake up and come to the table.
Something they understand.
Money always talk, and bullshit runs a marathon.
Right about that one. That's the third perspective quote right there from Jay. You know? You know? I want to move on. Y'all got something to say about that?
Nah.
Real?
No, I'm good.
I do want to see touch on your man Nick Cannon though, man. Now, before we went to sleep, we was good, right? We was clear that my man was making a stand, you know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're losing your job, so okay, let it go. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Make a stand. Okay. I go to sleep. I wake up, stretch. He done apologize. What happened? What happened, dog? What did he do?
I heard about that.
He said he hurt people. He hurt a whole community. He wasn't trying to do that.
That nigga had one job left. He had to hurry up and try to catch that one.
And that's what's that? The Voice?
Oh my God. He got The Voice. He got some other joint. Oh my God. This thing got ridiculous. Like, I didn't think he was gonna do it. Maybe he was saying he wasn't gonna apologize. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Should I read this?
Go ahead.
Now I'm the nigga that was in school, like when the teacher look around, open the book and shit, I was like this. Like, don't call me, and read that whole paragraph. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Now you got me on live on YouTube, Facebook, reading shit. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. This the motherfucking tweet, right? Tweet that he apologized now. Now, it was good, Candy. Everybody was gonna start wearing your t-shirt if you just made it 1 more week. Everybody was treated like Kaepernick and everything. That nigga, he ain't apologizing. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Nope. They wake up the next day, you one of them. They done possessed you. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna read this for you. While the Jewish experience encompasses more than 5,000 years, they went into 5,000 years, and there is so much I have yet to learn. I have had at least a minor history lesson over the past few days, and to say that it is eye-opening would be vast understatement. Okay, let's stop right there for a minute before we go to the back. He wants to say to the Jews, while the Jewish experience has encompasses more than 5,000 years, and there is so much I have yet to learn. Now, that means somebody done sat his ass down and said, hold on, you better open this book up. Now, if somebody was trying to tell you yesterday, Rare, whatever day we was on the podcast, that it didn't sound bad to us. It didn't sound like he was being malicious when he was talking. And then the words he was saying, you agreed with, but I was telling you that to other people, it doesn't sound good. You see what I'm saying? Anybody that's outside of the black culture, what he's saying sounds radical. It sounds like you're being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Now to us, like I was telling you then, that's why I didn't want to chime into that, because I don't know how Jewish people feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to inject my feelings and tell you how that felt, because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So obviously somebody felt something for him to start apologizing for that shit. Right? Somebody ain't got to.
I guess. But yeah, they had 5,000 years, but if the same shit was done over the 5,000 years and was written by them people, I don't get why he even did that. You know what I'm saying? Then he said he wasn't well read on it. So you mean to tell me you had a year, you put that out and you ain't read up on it? This just make you look stupid now. I thought he was more informed than that. Or he just saw a quote and just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put this quote out.
It sounds like he's going by what somebody else is saying to me.
That ain't good either. That diminishes them too. If you following somebody teaches and they teaching you this, then you should have been thoroughly taught on this. Not saying, oh, I didn't get clued in on all the facts. No, I don't be that careless. Like you said, if I posted that and I believe that, I'm sticking by that. Ain't no apologizing for that.
And then, exactly. If you really meant what you was saying on that podcast, it's no what you apologizing for. You feel me? Like I was telling you then, he didn't have to say it. He could let Griff say all that shit for real. He didn't have to say all that.
Yeah, he did. Griff could have took that heat.
Yeah, he was gonna say it any fucking way.
And I'm trying to get what was anti-Semitic. The fact that he called them savages, was that saying that they ain't supposed to be called savages? What's the point that will make you feel some type of way about it as a Jew person?
And then the overall thing is like a conspiracy theory at all. The whole thing is a conspiracy theory, though.
Oh, he think the Jews behind everything that happens wrong in this world.
So now stop right there. If you feel that way, that's cool. But that's a conspiracy. That's a conspiracy theory. You feel me? To anybody listen to that, that's not us. That's conspiracy. That's you saying Jews running shit. That's conspiracy theory at that. Then he say, I want to express my gratitude to the rabbis community, leaders, and the institutions who reached out to me. Now, I told you, somebody had to touch his head.
Because they probably told him that wasn't all about the history. That was a part of the history, but that wasn't the whole thing.
Then he say, I want to thank you for helping enlighten me instead of it chastising me. Now, a lot of them must have got a hold of his ass. And then he should have been saying, look, I was saying this to my black people. This is what I meant. It's like, it has nothing to do with what you're saying. Me and him was having a discussion, but he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? He went to the. Go ahead, Rick.
I just feel like it's sloppy now. Now it's just real messy now. First of all, the way he was talking is that he already had talked to rabbis and asked them already about all this information that he was reading. Now he ain't do none of that. That's just stupidity on his part now. Now it makes sense. Seriously now, because the way he talked when he said what he said to Griff, I thought he already talked to the rabbis and confirmed it for himself. But he ain't do none of that. and he carelessly put a statement out after he seen the backlash other people was getting for that same statement.
Exactly.
Come on, man. That just don't make no sense now, man.
You
Now
look
I
real
think
sloppy.
something else behind it.
He look real sloppy doing this.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. Now I know something up with it.
He been better off just staying where he was at, leaving that
Yeah.
shit. be.
Now this make me now
Because
he's
he had already lost his jobs. Like it's too late to take the shit back. To be honest with you,
Exactly.
unless the showbiz said we'll give your show back.
Nah,
Yeah.
he ain't getting them shows back.
Well, he
give
will,
your
but
show
not
I
with
think
them.
he got one left
if
though.
you kiss our ass.
I think he got one left.
The Voice. He the host of that, and then he almost about to lose that. I think.
Goddamn, he caught himself. He apologized so he can keep that one.
He better.
He's falling down a cliff. Didn't I tell y'all? He's gonna wake up the next day and gonna feel like, what the fuck? He's gonna need some Parmesan. He probably did what I told him. That hen ducky dog and some Parmesan. And he woke up after drinking that. Was like, what the fuck just happened? What'd I do? You know what I'm saying?
Then he woke up that morning and got him a Mad Dog 2020 and Thunderbird.
And hurry up, start tweeting. I sorry. I sorry.
I ain't mean say that. Fuck
I
that.
didn't mean that. That wasn't me.
Mm-mm.
Then he kept on going though. I want to assure that my Jewish friends, new and old, that this is only the beginning of my education. I'm committed to deeper connection, more profound learning, and strengthening the bond between our two cultures today and every day going forward. That's Nick Cannon. Wow. Wow.
Not only is that man corny, that man dumb.
Wow. Wow.
All he had to do is sit back and let the dust settle.
That's what I
He
want to know.
already did it. That's it. That's all he had to do. He rushed and let people get in his ear and all that. I'm like, man, look, you said something.
You lost
you might
your
have felt that way.
jobs.
Yeah, I mean,
I already knew he was gonna do this shit. I knew it.
you just hurt yourself. Now you ain't got no home. Who gonna
That's
fuck with you now?
because
You gonna go to
that's
YouTube?
because Nick Cannon is not. He's not like Killer Mike and all them.
Don't do it.
He'll go straight forward with the shit.
Killer Mike can crash too. Don't do it.
No, I ain't saying it. I ain't saying that Killer Mike is the best person to talk. I'm
Okay.
saying like he act like he ain't got nothing to lose, which he
So
don't.
now, yeah, Nick
But
Cannon.
Nick Cannon got a lot to lose, and he did. And then he go ahead and lose it and apologize. There's something wrong with that.
I'm
How you
sorry,
gonna
Red.
lose your shit?
I'm sorry, Red, but I'm gonna have to put him on my list. I know it's your man and everything.
Who?
Cannon.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to put him on my list too. He got to go on Killer Mike list.
I didn't think he was that stupid to do all that and not be well versed.
Yeah,
Obviously, that's on him. When you're in the media business, you can't be that careless, man. Unless, like you say, like you Cube or something, just don't give a fuck no more. You done made your shit, and you know that they need you more than you need them. And Cube showed him that early when he went there and fucked that dude's office up.
That's when I used to like him.
Yeah, that dude, he a Jew too.
Hey, you listen to all Ice Cube rhymes. He tell you that, Jew.
Yeah, he a Jew.
He tell you that off the break.
He blames him. He ain't a part of the conspiracy theory. He like, y'all gotta read. The shit's facts.
How you gonna be a nigga for life crew when a white Jew telling you what to do? Pulling wolves on your scam. You know what I'm saying, dog? Maybe I have to keep going with them rhymes right there, dog.
No, don't do that. Don't quote him. You don't
You
mess
know
with
what I'm
him.
saying? That's when I
You
used
don't
to
mess
love
with
him.
him like that.
Now he O'Shea.
No, you still like him, dog.
He O'Shea now.
No, you still like him.
That's when I fucked with him. You know?
You still like him.
So now, that's conclusion for Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? He was almost about to be mortalized. They gonna wear his t-shirts. They was gonna run around talking about Nick Cannon, Nick Cannon. I thought my man, he fight the power and all that. He almost made it. Then boom, they possessed him.
and you know what make it so bad? Diddy popped out in the middle of nowhere. It was like, come on the revolt.
He still
I got your back.
Man, fuck Diddy, man. He's a fool too. Get him out of here. He's the one.
He's the
I don't even
the
want to
prophet of Illuminati.
Oh Lord, we don't do conspiracy theories, doc.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean.
Nah, that's not conspiracy.
Yeah.
I just seen videos of that guy.
What?
Illuminati not conspiracy, Rabbit.
Nah, we don't do conspiracy, dog.
Illuminati not conspiracy.
You got to be able to lay them facts down. See how we just did the Snyder joint where everybody think he got allegations and shit? We just made it clear that it ain't even him. It's the people around him. You see what I'm saying? That's the Third Perspective Podcast. You know what I'm saying, Doc? I appreciate everybody tuning in, too. On Facebook and Instagram. Oh, shit. We're going to get Instagram soon. You know what I'm saying? But Facebook and YouTube. We're working on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Instagram. I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. And on Spotify, Google Podcasts. I appreciate y'all a whole lot. Texas, Florida. Appreciate you a whole lot. Bowie, Maryland. Appreciate you a whole lot. Hey, step it up, Suitland, so I can put you on the map. You know what I'm saying, dog? Definitely, I appreciate you a whole lot too, though. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's Third Perspective Podcast. That's Radical Rail right there. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Co-host. And that's Jay right there. You know, had a little discussion right here about your man Nick Cannon, who flipped. You know what I'm saying? They possessed him. Woo, they got him right at the midnight.
Nah,
He got his doggy dog.
Nah, he just don't want to be known as a person that a group don't like. He can't deal with not being liked.
He shouldn't have been out there talking yingity yang yang.
Yeah, but that's why him trying to be liked. He listening to Griff. He hearing Griff, so he think he can use what Griff's saying.
You know,
an educated argument out there, but Griff don't give a fuck. Griff gonna stand behind that shit.
Yeah, ain't no apologies there.
Yeah.
No saying, oh, my bad. None of that.
But your man Nick can't do it.
It ain't gonna happen.
And that's what he didn't get.
That's what's up, Nick Cannon. You showed us who you truly is. That's why ever since Trump been motherfucking elected, I like it. Because it's showing me everybody.
Time out.
Everybody who they really are. You know what I'm saying? I like this era. I like this era. Like he could have cleared past in any era, but now, you know, found you too. Sniff you out too. Get out of there. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I know this nigga ain't just say he liked the fact that Trump got elected. Stop that shit, dog.
Yeah, it everybody out. I see everybody.
You still in my shit. Nah,
Kanye West, all these people just out. They out.
Oh, Kanye West been fucked up.
No. He got there about 2014. When he started listening to that, okay.
He put on the hat, nigga. The MAGA joint. He's not to be discussed no more. Come think of it. He had the hat on. Shit.
Speaking of Kanye, his name on the ballot of Oklahoma.
There you go.
That's where it need to be, in Oklahoma.
It's gonna be in a few more places, but
he making a fool out of himself.
Mike Trump had made a good point last week. He said that Kanye might sway some votes from Biden to him, and that's going to eliminate the fact that Biden can get in.
Yeah, we definitely know that.
It might help, but I think people just tired of Trump. No, I think all of them tired of Trump. Even his base, half of them get tired of his ass too.
Fuck that. You think so? You think they ain't gonna vote for him?
I think Mitch McConnell will vote for him. He down with him no matter what.
And he hard to control. So.
Yeah.
He hard to control. He do what he wants. Talk stupid, act stupid, do stupid shit. They get tired cleaning up behind him. Trying to dress this shit up. That shit get frustrating after a while. You be like, you know what? Let's get this motherfucker out of here, man.
And it's making a party look bad.
What?
Well, worse than it already is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, this is the same motherfucking crowd that was backing pedophiles and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. They get no sympathy for me.
None.
Man, you got Donald Trump daughter on there trying to run around talking about he a racist. Like we ain't know that. You see what I'm saying? This is stuff that's blowing me, Slim. She writes a book. I don't know if I even heard this shit.
This ad is blowing me. Take that shit off. Skip that shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you search Donald Trump enough, they're gonna start putting Donald Trump shit in your face.
They better not.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
Have
tweeting them.
have you heard the president use the N-word? Yeah.
And
And
anti-Semitic slurs specifically?
Yes.
MSNBC reached out to the White House for comment, and they said this is a book of falsehoods, plain and simple. The president doesn't use those words. I want to bring in Reverend Al Sharpton, host of MSNBC's Politics Nation and president of the National Action Network. Rev, great to have you with us. First, let me get your reaction to the stunning revelation, really, that you just heard there from Mary Trump, the president's niece, saying she heard the president use the N-word and use anti-Semitic slurs.
Well, I would agree with the statement she made that it is stunning, yes, but surprising if you look at the fact that they were sued and had to settle for discrimination in their real estate business. And then this president went on with the Central Park Five, where he called for the execution of 5 innocent young black and brown young men that we, many in the community, including myself, stood and said they were innocent, even after it was found later with DNA that they were innocent. He still said they were guilty and that they should not have been given a settlement. But let's fast forward. This is the president that said there were fine men and women on both sides in Charlottesville, where you had neo-Nazis, self-described some of them, neo-Nazis that marched against Jews. And they were there saying Jews will not replace us. And he said they were fine people on both sides, and there were blacks and Jews on the other side there to protest a Confederate statue. So if you want to say people have used words that they regret in life, you can only match to the actions to see if that is against their actions. His actions would give clear legitimacy to the claims his niece has made.
Yeah, and let me just remind our viewers, it was just earlier this week, the president was specifically asked about George Floyd and the killing of black men in this country at the hands of the police. He shot back, fired back, dismissing the question, saying white people are killed more than black people. And also, I'm old enough to remember the president making those comments that were widely considered as playing on anti-Semitic tropes when he was speaking to a group of Republican donors, Republican Jewish donors, and suggesting that they liked a good deal, and certainly along those lines. So this is a president, Rev, who has a track record also while he's in office and running for office of using very racist and anti-Semitic tropes.
And backing them up with his actions in terms of housing discrimination, in terms of criminal justice situations, and in terms of how he characterizes neo-Nazis. So let's not just act like these were just words isolated from his actual actions, including now. Blacks are killed 3.5 times more by police than whites in this country. Numerically, are more whites killed by police? That is not the point. The point is the percentage.
Right.
For him to dismiss that in this era of where we are talking about George Floyd and any number of cases, and him to not even show any kind of concern about that and just flip it and talk about what whites do too, shows a complete disregard for the lives of black people and a criminal justice system that's systemically racist.
Rev, stay.
What you think?
Your man actually made some sense right there. But
Now,
he was right on.
First of all, his daughter, not his daughter, his niece, is writing a book or some shit where she telling when she was growing up, he was calling word niggas and Jews, this and all that shit. That's her book. My thing is, where the fuck he was at when he was running for president? Like, I don't like this shit. He been president forever now. He about to lead now. Like, where the fuck she been?
Minding her business because the family told her to shut up.
Yeah, the family told her to shut up. I heard about that too. They said that, Trump initially said he was trying to stop the publishing. They knew that the book was coming out and they were trying to stop the publishing. And if they threatened to sue her if they did, and she's like, now's the time, fuck it.
You know?
Soon.
But to
He
tell her,
ain't gonna do
So-
nothing but spend up that money and file bankruptcy again.
but to tell me that he said nigga, like I knew he said that. Like, you ain't telling me nothing.
Nah,
They ain't
you
telling-
ain't believe he did that.
What kind of news is that? That he said nigga when you was growing up? Like what? He was
That's not-
discriminating against Jews when you was growing up? Like, okay, we know now. For sure. I do.
I been knew that.
Like shit.
But like Sharpton said, his actions is playing the role of what his symbolic gestures are against black people and everybody else. You got to think in his campaign, what he kept saying about the goddamn wall and the Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
He made
The
sense.
wall and that
He
ban
made
on Muslims. They got him elected.
Right. So yeah, banning Muslims. That's another racist remark. We ain't going to her yet. Get them titties out of here.
You know? My baby. Real, that's my baby right there, real.
It's your baby.
Yes, indeed.
It's too bad that Tory Lanez did the Harlem Nights on him.
Now, I don't
Shot
know.
her
What
foot.
you heard about her getting shot or something, Jay? Meg Thee Stallion. And she is a stallion. God damn. Wait. Now she got a little boyfriend or something. I think she
I
get
think it was Tory Lanez. Wasn't it?
a boyfriend. But they
I
saying
think-
she got shot in the foot or some shit.
Yeah, because he said she was trying to get away.
Damn. Trying to get away.
They got into an altercation. My understanding is what I read was they got into an altercation. She was trying to get out the car and walk away from the shit. He pulls the Joan out and shoot and Big Bertha her ass from Harlem Nights. Damn near shot a pinky toe off. Wham!
You shot my pinky toe. Hey, Rail don't know nothing about that.
Stop playing, dog.
You shot my pinky toe. That was my joy, man. Hey.
Oh.
Oh. You shot my pinky toe. That's that ass.
Now I got to cut you.
Now I got to cut you. What's wrong with you, boy? I don't know. I don't know if she she get shot for real?
I don't know. Somebody sound like they clout chasing.
Something ain't right, yeah.
It might be.
She even need to do all that. Like your man Rabbit. Everybody already on it because of her body.
Oh
What's
my
trying-
God.
Why she keep trying? She don't need to act like she's true hood. She ain't true hood. Stop that shit, man.
She is a style. She in college and all that. Ain't no hood, bitch. She a college girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they say the cops came and she was there, but she never said she got shot. She never told the cops that.
Mm.
Yeah, something wrong with that story.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
It's only-
see, what I've been hearing also is that they wasn't trying to talk. They wasn't trying to snitch on Tory Lanez. Say it was another person in the car or something like that.
Oh.
And they wasn't really trying to say anything. And I'm like, what?
Well, that's what it is right there then. She ain't
So-
want to snitch.
So initially, they picked him up. They saw the gun on him. They picked him up for a gun charge. I read about that too. Picked him up for a gun charge. They saw the gun, and the story started getting weirder and weirder. The PR wasn't trying to release what happened or anything like that because exactly what it is PR. It's gonna be a lot riding on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right about that.
So
First of
now
all-
the shit that's leaked out now You know, Tory Lanez might be on some good shit, on some dirty shit now.
Well, you know, she responsible for so much right now. She got so much tied up in her name that this is not a good idea to get shot out here fucking with some clown.
Basically.
Yeah, you're right.
Tory
Tory Lanez was yeah, you're right. Allegedly shot. Said he shot her though. What you doing? Shoot my baby, man. What's wrong with you?
Your
Oh
baby
shit! Tamar tried to commit suicide.
I'm gonna get you that.
Alright, motherfuckers tripping, dog. I mean, it's bad. It ain't never that bad out here, dog.
She did for real?
I hope
Yeah,
not.
go up top. Look
Oh
up
yeah.
top.
I was gonna get that. I ain't know she did it for real though. I thought it was some fake shit.
Yeah, you gotta check some of that shit out. You know, TMZ and all that.
No, I heard it on the radio this morning too. It was like they found her unresponsive. Damn. Meg gets shot. Shorty tried to kill herself. Trump tripping. We begin 2020. Kobe died. COVID.
I don't know. Shorty say something about. But this must have been a tweet from yesterday. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot going on, yeah. For sure. But she came out and said she feeling better or some shit. She appreciate everybody that helped her out of that situation.
Damn.
It looked like she got shot in the foot, she say, but she's never told the police.
She got shot in the foot and they ain't gonna tell on this nigga.
They wasn't trying to tell on him.
Why not?
At first.
The fuck, nigga? He shot you in the foot. He obviously don't give a fuck.
You know?
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah. Unless she gonna go about it another way, but she ain't gonna do that either, so.
At all. But yeah, I did hear she tried to commit suicide. You know, I heard that.
Dang. Never that bad out here. But you never know what's going on in the person's head, so.
I mean, she got a show on VH1 though.
It ain't the same, dog. Or she feel like nobody don't like her. That shit means something to people.
They don't.
They don't.
She don't like it, and she don't like that.
I mean, they like her sister better, but you know what I'm saying?
That's because Tamar got a lot of shit to say.
She talk too much.
And then when she do say it, she'll carry you. That's why she got kicked off the what's that show? The Talk. What is that? The Talk or the other jump?
Yeah, it's same. All of them same.
Yeah, they are.
I think I know you're talking about. I forgot the name. Something Talk. Yeah. Something Talk. Yeah, she was on that joint. She was the best joint on that joint.
Yeah.
They don't like that real shit.
There you go. The
They
dark
need to
skin,
go to the corner, man.
yeah, that dark skinned chick didn't like her. Lonnie Love.
Say Yanni Love, yeah. Y'all know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she ain't like her.
Now, you're right. It says she was hospitalized after being found unresponsive, dog.
That's not good.
Now, you gotta remember, some of these people be taking these pills and shit, be mixing shit up. They don't know what they're mixing up. Same thing like Michael Jackson.
Now, you know what the fuck you mixing up. And you ain't no child. You ain't 15, 16, or 13, nothing like that. You're grown as an adult.
You're not opening up that cap. Press down and twist.
No bullshit. But yeah, they take all types of pills during the day. All types of shit. Let's see, Kimmy.
Then, like Real said, she might not have been on the right frame of mind, you know, bipolar or whatever.
Yeah, you know.
Because you gotta remember, what's his name? Kanye went through that too. He tried to snuff himself out.
Yeah, but some of that's because
and he lost his guy, and he completely gone.
His mother died. Kanye ain't never healed from that. You could tell.
He did for real?
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, like a breakdown.
Yeah, the breakdown, and he was trying to kill himself. Then he started taking opioids.
Oh no,
They
now
really
I
got fucked up.
remember, yeah, I remember, yeah. That's when he got on the pills, yeah. Now let's eat. Let's see what they talking about, Charlie, because I ain't know
When
that.
summer gives you more backyard time, DQ gives you the Summer Blizzard menu with more new flavors than ever, like new Oreo cheesecake and
Lord, that's
frosted
one of the joints you can't
because
even do
more
that.
is just more fun. Look for drive-through and takeout options at your DQ.
Tamar Braxton has been hospitalized after being found unresponsive, E! News can confirm. According to a source close to Braxton and her family, the 43-year-old TV personality and performer was found unconscious by her boyfriend, David, who called 911. The couple was staying at the Ritz, and the insider explains, trying to relax and have a bit of a staycation. The Los Angeles Fire Department confirmed to E! That they received a call around 9:57 p.m. local time for an unconscious adult female. Per the Los Angeles Fire Department, the unidentified woman was transported to a nearby hospital. The Los Angeles Police Department also confirmed they received a call around 9:45 p.m. for a medical emergency at the address for the Ritz-Carlton residences. The source explains that Braxton had taken some medication and had been drinking before her boyfriend found her. The insider adds, David does not believe that she was trying to kill herself despite experiencing some rough times in quarantine. Quarantine has been particularly challenging for Tamar and has taken its toll on her path to mental wellness. Per the source, Braxton remains in the hospital. She is currently being watched around the clock by a medical team for her own safety, but doctors have stabilized her and she will pull through. David is still with Tamar at the hospital and has been in contact with loved ones throughout the night. Finding Tamar like this has left him understandably concerned and shaken up. The
Damn. What y'all think?
Yeah. I mean, that'll fuck me up too. I come in and see her on the motherfucking thing. I'm like, okay.
Damn. Now I told you, taking pills and shit.
Her mental stability ain't there.
Taking pills,
Yeah.
drinking, mixing a lot of shit up, yeah?
Okay, why would you do that? You on shit.
Exactly. That's the main thing, motherfucker. I realize when they be taking shit, you can't drink, then take other shit. You can't do all that shit, man.
They tell you that. Like, yo, yeah, you can't mix this and this. This is gonna have a bad reflex.
Exactly.
So if you did it on it and knowing it, hey.
Any medicine you take, never drink or operate heavy machinery.
Yeah, they tell you that too.
Damn, well, that's something we wasn't expect to talk about because I didn't even know she was doing all that shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, we can't jump out there and say she trying to commit. Well, this podcast is not.
Yeah, we can't.
I'm not gonna say she tried to commit suicide, but we're sure that she was found unconscious. We're sure of that she was drinking, and her boyfriend said she had pills and shit earlier, so that's clear. So we're not gonna be running around saying shit that we don't know. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
That we know. You know. Appreciate y'all. You want to say real about that, Jay?
I wish her the best. Read the bottle labels.
You know.
Stay up, sis. It ain't that bad. You know?
Heisman Trophy, some of them pills.
You know.
What's wrong, Jay?
If she was feeling that depressed, him as a boyfriend, she just came in there and ate her pussy. Make her feel better. Just
solve the problem. You
just
know?
eat that pussy. Pour some Hennessy between her legs and lick it off. Something.
You know?
That's
simple. Hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in right now on Facebook and on YouTube. We're about to get out right now. We got Jay, Radical Rail, and here we just stepped in here for a second to rap to everybody for, you know what I'm saying? Something small on Fridays, you know? We back Monday, we back Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Wednesday will be our podcast that will be up on Spotify, you know what I'm saying? Check that out. I appreciate everybody that already downloaded them joints. I appreciate y'all a whole lot, you know? Jay, anything you want to say before we get out of here and shit?
Yeah. Y'all hard-headed asses, wear y'all goddamn masks.
You know? And subscribe so we can get to the 100 subscribers and get that one chip challenge going on. You catch us eating the hottest chip in the world, you know?
And one more thing. Oh, go ahead. One more thing. See the cut?
Oh, they turn to the side. Show them their fade on the side like that.
Yeah, see the fade?
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
You see that?
Slide around Fresh House Growing Studios where you want. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Holla at your boy.
I'm going to tell it to you like more like how y'all understand it.
That's my alter ego.
Come down
Down.
to,
You know what I'm saying, Doc?
come down to St. Barnabas Road. Your fresh is the test.
You know?
Check out the cut. And I'm looking fresh.
On the green
Check
line. Hey, don't forget, we're going to be on the green line next month. Live. Podcast on Green Line. Catch us on that joint. You want to chime in on the hottest topics, check us out. You know what I'm saying? We in there. Holler at your boy. Radical Real. Jay. I don't know if he's going to be Jumping Jack Jay that day or what he going to be. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Yeah, what's that joint where everybody got those personality joints? You got that.
I got bipolar names.
Got that joint bipolar. Hey, shouts out to everybody, man, be joining on our podcast, y'all. We appreciate y'all a whole lot. About to get up out of here. Hey, Nick Cannon gets the fuck face. You know, he gets it before we leave out of here. And, my baby, I hope you get well. Megan D.E. Style. You know what I'm saying, Doc? She needs some motherfucking Paul Masson right about now. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
Paul Masson and some of that Henny Dizzy Dog that straighten your man Cannon out. Hey, check us out though. Appreciate everybody though downloading us. We about to roll out. That's big up. Hey, get your joint out, Real. Your gaming joint.
Yeah. Catch me at TwitchTV.RealGaming82. I got put new content out there. Y'all come check it out. My stream days is normally Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's the time I'm working. So come check me out. Look me up. Also like and subscribe. Real Media on YouTube. I post some of my stuff there, clips of what I streamed today, so people can check it out.
That's what's up. Like we said, we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We got plenty more content coming up for you. We'll be in the pit next week, where we're gonna have me and Rail gonna have our drinks for the night. Where we're gonna mix our drinks up, and whoever drink gets the most votes, we're gonna be the podcast drink. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We got to fill Jay in on that move right there. You know what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen is Rail gonna fix his favorite drink, and I'm gonna fix mine. We're gonna name our drinks, and whatever drink is the best gonna be the podcast drink. You know what I'm saying? So check us out next week on the podcast in the pit. We're gonna be in the pit for every Wednesday from now on. You know what I'm saying? So check us out. Mondays we'll be here for sports. Check us out Monday. You know, and we out. You know what I'm saying, Rail?
Yeah.
Simple as that.